What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? In this game, we have VanDerDorf in green as the Japanese spawning in the west, and on the east, in purple, we have our Mongol player, Marina Khan Monke. I think I've uploaded two other Japanese versus Mongol videos before, and both of them had very different outcomes on how the game was played. So in this one, I don't know what to really think. Even when I'm playing this matchup myself as the Japanese, there are so many different things that could happen. Like this, for instance, this is something that I've actually said in both my other casts, that the Japanese and the Mongol have very good Dark Ages. A Dark Age samurai is absolutely insane. It's so good in order to defend against any type of Mongol tower rush, which we do see is happening with our Mongol player. He's going for the barracks instead of a stable, so the samurai will be able to deal with those Dark Age spears very easily. I absolutely love this playing. It's hard to navigate as a Japanese player trying to do this blind, because if the Mongol player doesn't go for the tower rush, if they go for a kind of a more standard civilization style age up, then it puts you way behind, since you are going for Dark Age samurai, which cost gold. That's 40 gold right now that he's behind, or excuse me, 60 gold. I forgot they do cost 10 extra. They do cost a little extra food and gold compared to normal men at arms. So he's already down 60 gold with a third one on the way. So now 90, compared to where with our Mongol player, or essentially anybody that wants to go for a drush aside from English, because they do make early man at arms, with the Mongols, they're only spending food and wood. Very easy to gather up. You're going to be getting that regardless, and you're still going to be sitting on your 100 gold right here, right? We already have three workers, 3 villagers moving over to the gold for our Japanese player, as well as a little bit of a move out with his samurai right now. I'm assuming he's waiting for his third one to come up. No, it looks like he's just scouting around, looking to see where the attack is going to be coming from. And our Mongol player is taking a pretty huge route north and wrapping around. But did he see that? I think his spears did see the samurai that was there, and now VanDerDorf is going to be moving out with all 3 of his samurai, catches the spears right there, and this rush is just, it's done. There's nothing that he's going to be able to do. He's not going to be able to get the tower up at all, and Marina Khan is putting himself in a corner right there with his spears. Yeah, that's the end of the tower rush. Thankfully, behind this, for our Mongol player, he does have 6 on food, he has 4 on gold, and he also has a stables coming up in order to attempt to push through with that. But the samurai will be able to hold even against horsemen. So with the horsemen, he's going to be able to do a little bit more poking and prodding than he would have with the spears, but he already threw in so much, so many resources into the spear tower rush that it's not really going to do anything. Marina Khan was able to attempt to sneak away a villager, but the fit for it, actually there's 5 samurai out. One of the straggler samurai that VanDerDorf did have back at base is going to see where the villager is, hunt him down, get the kill, and now we have a huge Dark Age battle going on here. A total of 6 samurai now for our Japanese player, 3 spears, and 2 horsemen are out for our Mongol player. Marina Khan is attempting to go for his age up right now with the silver tree, he VanDerDorf isn't going to be able to get any buildings, anything like that. He was able to push the villagers off gold though. The good thing about the Mongol is exactly that. He's going to just pack it up and put it under the TC if he wanted to. Back over here with our Japanese player, he's currently sitting on 13 villagers, sitting with 13 villagers on food, 14 now, 2 on wood, 4 on gold. He has enough gold for the age up, still missing out on about 100 gold, let's say, or excuse me, a huge drop off just went off. Okay, so now he has enough for his age up to feudal. It's going to be significantly behind his opponent's age up, but at least he'll be getting it up fairly soon. The samurai that was chasing off the villager is still attacking it. I wonder how it hasn't died. It came from up here all the way around, and now it's over here, barely dies. That's very, very strange. That was a villager that did not want to die. He probably could have made it home if the other samurai didn't come up to it either. We have 2 horsemen chilling in front of, kind of in front of VanDerDorf's base. Doesn't look like they're going to attempt to do anything. There are spears and more samurai out set on patrol for VanDerDorf next to his food and his gold. Currently has 7 villagers on the age up for the Kura storehouse. That's a pretty good position. I think, is that 2 spots? No, I don't think that's a 2 tile range right there. So there's going to be a little bit of a gap. I like to have it nice and tight right there, but you know, to each their own. Blacksmith coming up for our Mongol player, sending out his silver tree, gonna start attempting to try to get some trade going off. This is it's a decent trade post. If it was a little bit further back, that'd be amazing, but all in all, it's not useless. It's a solid trade spot. He is going to be sending this all the way as close as he can to the edge. Oh, one moment. Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. So he does put the silver tree as close as he can to the edge, try to get max distance essentially with his traders. We'll see what he starts pumping them out at. Okay, still nothing. All right. We did see an attempted wall coming through for our Japanese player right here on the northern side of his base. Well, slight northeastern. A little bit of a skirmish coming on over here. Samurai and 3 samurai against keshiks and spears with the addition of a Khan. 1 spearman goes down and that's it. So VanDerDorf gives up 3 samurai for 1 spear, but now he does know that there are quite a few keshiks out on play. 4 in total, 2 spears, 2 horsemen, and an archer on its way. As for VanDerDorf, he's sitting on 2 spears, 2 samurai, with 30 villagers compared to Marina's 27. So there's a 3 villager difference. We'll see. Marina has 10 on wood, so he can be going for a second TC fairly soon as well. Within the next about 2 minutes, he should have the wood for it. He's not putting down any additional production. Oh, he is building a gur out here. And he has a very, very safe second stone as well. So as soon as his initial uvu goes out, he still has quite a bit on there. But as soon as that uvu goes out, he'll have another very safe stone to grab to continue his double production and all that good stuff. The wall in does come through on the northeastern side. Keshiks are about to come in, charge. Good reaction time by VanDerDorf right there. Doesn't lose the villager or any villagers right there. Keshiks are going to just try to burn down. A charge does go through. 1 villager goes down. 1 villager is at about half health. Nice little play by Marina to just auto attack the farm in order to heal up his weakened Keshik. A nice little force gathering up here or down here at the southern part of VanDerDorf's base, alongside a ram being built as well. So this is quite the military difference here, especially when it comes to quality of unit, with VanDerDorf having 11 spears and 3 samurai, to Marina, our Mongol players, 9 archers, 6 keshik, 2 spears, 2 horsemen. And there is a barracks for our Japanese player that's quite out in the open. It's not going to be safe under TC fire. VanDerDorf is going to scout out what's going on with his scout, and this barracks is not going to stay up. I think that's only okay. So he is throwing up some more infrastructure in the back of his base. That's going to be a lot safer. This barracks is just going to get focused down by that ram as quickly as possible. Con arrow goes off, increase the attack speed of his ranged unit as they just pick away the spears little by little. Those two archers from our Japanese player are trying their hardest to snipe away as many of the archers that they can. Keshiks are gonna, oh, why didn't the Keshik charge go off? Another spear pops right before the barracks does go down. Archers are going to be picking it off. Marina still has 7 Keshik up and running, 8 and 10 archers now, as were for VanDerDorf, 4 spears, 3 archers, and 3 samurai. Oh, good little brace right there, able to pick off a single Keshik. Another one is dangerously low. The samurai should be able to clear it up though. Come on, little samurai. Okay, second Keshik goes down, third Keshik should be going down. Nice little focus fire coming through from our Japanese player in order to pick off the rest of the pick off a couple more archers right there as well. The Ashigiru have been putting in a decent amount of work. They're not getting picked off by our Mongol player as much as the vice versa is happening with Ashigiru against the archers themselves, but the Keshiks are putting in a lot of work. The archer numbers aren't really dwindling too much since Marina is producing them 2 by 2, currently sitting at 11 archers, 6 Keshiks, 13 archers now, 6 Keshiks. And for VanDerDorf, we have 3 Ashigiru, 2 samurai, 2 spears. It's a 7 to 20 military difference between the two of them. Nice little charge comes through on the villagers, isn't able to pull them off as quickly as he did last time. It seems like VanDerDorf was macroing somewhere else instead of paying attention to where the army is, and an archer for our Mongol player does get donated to the TC. It's a 13 military difference between the two, and they are tied up on villagers. This little bitey infantry right here is putting in a lot of work. Is he gonna get a kill? Come on, little wolfie. Come on, little wolfie. Tear his head off. We'll come back to that. Another ram has been built, gonna be focus firing down one of the houses. Is it gonna matter? No, he's 53 at 80, so even if he did kill that, he'd still have decent amount of space. Oh, attempted charge coming through with the from the Keshiks, but that was a good brace from our Japanese spearmen. Both sides unable to get any true damage in at the moment right there. Check over here. I think the wolf did get a kill. Yes, the wolf did get a kill. Nice, good job, wolf. House is on fire, and I don't think he's gonna be able to just hold with this itself. I would really like to see a tower placed. VanDerDorf's gonna push out with his archers, try to get some damage in, but they have less range than your normal archers. They do attack a lot faster and move a lot faster though. Yeah, the range difference, 5 tiles, and then this should be what, 4 point something? Oh no, they have equal range. Okay. And they attack a lot faster. They do have less damage though. Charge about to come through on the samurai. For some reason, he doesn't decide to engage with the Keshiks on the samurai right there. That would have been a lot of good damage. The Ashigiru are just going one-on-one against the Mongol archers. Not much really happening right there, though. The focus fire isn't as good as it was earlier. Meanwhile, the spears and the samurai just put a ton of damage into those Keshiks. They're still all alive, though, sitting on 10 Keshiks, 10 archers. The rest of the archers for our Mongol player are dwindling, though. The focus fire now is coming out from our Japanese player, and it's doing a ton of work, but his front line is just melting to the Keshiks. One samurai remains. 3 spears have just come out of production. The ram in the back is still putting in a lot of work onto the onto the farms. Already killed one, killing the other, finally goes down. Still, our Mongol player was still able to get some extra gold off of the rating bonus that they have from both of those. Another ram is coming up, is in production currently. What do we have back at base for our Mongol player? How many traders are you sitting on right now? Currently only on 4 traders. Considering this has been up for what, 10 minutes, 11 minutes now, and only 4 traders, going on his 5th one, I would have really liked to see him be at minimum 8 to 10 traders. Yeah, 18 seconds. Yeah, so okay, he queues up 2 more right there. He's gonna be slowly gaining more and more traction with, oh, these villagers on the wood line get caught out of position. 1 goes down, 2 go down. Is Marina going to be able to pick off any more? No, just going to stay at the 2 kills as of right now. The archers might be able to pick off another one, though. Shoot over the wall, grab another one. Currently 8 villager kills for Marina, 4 villager kills for VanDerDorf. And the gap has been widened. 45 villagers for VanDerDorf. Well, at this point it'd be 45 workers for VanDerDorf and 55 for Marina, solely because Marina does have the silver tree in the back and has been creating traders. Wow, I wanted to say caravan for some reason. A caravan of traders. VanDerDorf is able to sneak off 3 little spearmen to the back, to the trade line. He's going to get 1 trader as of right now. He needs to put some more back there, though. Nice little charge coming up on the Ashigiru from the Keshik, though. Able to pick off 3 archers, 2 Ashigiru now. The Ashigiru are counter-attacking the enemy archers, picking them off essentially 1 at a time. Meanwhile, the spears and samurai have hit a decent number, and they're shredding the Keshiks, but now the Ashigiru numbers have just fallen so far down that the Mongol archers are able to pick them off 1 shot at a time. VanDerDorf is forced to back off under TC, get the extra TC fire or the extra TC damage through, and now he's microing his samurai into the archers to try to pick them off. More and more 2 spears come up, and again VanDerDorf is able to hold and just meticulously pick away Marina's army. How many more? So we were sitting at, what did I say, 4 villager kills, 4 worker kills for VanDerDorf. He's sitting at 8 now. Marina's down to 2 traders. His trade line has just been ravished. I think when we last checked, he was sitting at 7. No, he had 7, 8. So he was sitting at 9. So 7 traders have been killed off by those 3 spears. And potentially another spear is going to go down, or excuse me, another trader will be going down to these spears. 9 Keshiks, 8 archers currently on the field for Marina. For VanDerDorf, 11 archers, 8 spears, 2 samurai. 3 of those spears are on the opposite side of the map, though. They're putting in a ton of work. 1 trader left, and it's going to go down. Oh no. What's his stone count at? VanDerDorf sitting at 237 stone. If he's able to just move over, where is his... Oh, damn. That's not a good stone outcropping position whatsoever. But he does have 2 safe golds at least. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I don't like that. Realistically, at this point, though, he could just pull... like, this is how you know I'm a worse player. Because what I would do right now is just grab all these villagers that I have on food next to my my storehouse, pull them onto the stone just so I could hit the 300 stone as fast as possible, hit the level 2 daimyo, and then go into my bannerman. Because imagine if VanDerDorf had a bannerman 2 fights ago. Instead of being so close, he would have been just completely destroying Marina's archers, getting the extra bonus damage from the Ashigido bannerman, doing the extra damage, having the extra unit out, especially since it does have oh, nice little run by coming through from the Keshiks. A lot of damage coming through, but no villagers went down. Over here on the eastern side of the map, those those spearmen do get picked off, and the trade numbers are coming back up, currently sitting on 4, even though VanDerDorf has already killed 11 workers total, 7 or 8 of which were traders. Another spear is just there. Spear, get the Keshik. Spear, get the Keshik. Okay. Marina does realize that Keshik would have just got murdered. And Castle Age coming through for the Mongol player. The Kurotai is his age up of choice. 36 villagers are on wood for our Japanese player at the moment. 6 on wood, 6 on gold. Once you start seeing that number go up on gold, it does kind of show that they do plan on going into the Castle Age. 3, 4, 5 villagers on gold. It's just to keep up with production. It's just to keep up with your samurai numbers and be able to... Okay, he has the 300 stone. Vander, just cancel your villagers and go into... Yes, there you go. Perfect. Cancel the queued up villagers and go into the daimyo. Perfect, perfect. Age up comes through for our Mongol player. Where did he put his Kurotai? In the middle of the map. And now move it forward. This is one hell of an army that he has here. 20 Keshiks, 15 spears, 2 men-at-arms in queue at the moment with 1... Wait, where's your ram? What the heck? Okay, so he sent his ram to go kill a lumber camp. Second ram coming up right now as well. Floating gate is gonna be about halfway through, so in another minute or so it'll be done. It might be a little too late though. Veterancy comes through for the Keshiks. It should be coming through for the archers as well fairly soon. +2 melee armor is, or just started. The Kurotai is in such an aggressive position too. For VanDerDorf, we have 46 military supply, 20 Ashigiru archers, 14 spears, 11 samurai. Instantly, veterancy for his archers comes through. We need to see +3 attack, melee attack coming through as well, so those spears will be able to handle the Keshiks in a lot better manner, a lot safer. That is a good little 9 spear hit squad rotating to the northeastern side in order to, yet again, I'm assuming, deal with the silver tree. But he's also going to be catching a lot of villagers out. Marina decides now is the time to attack. A lot of Keshiks in the front line. We'll see if the spears and the samurai are going to be able to deal with this. A lot of damage coming through from those 15 villagers inside of the town center. The Ashigiru are picking off the archers one at a time, but the Keshik front line is just doing so much damage to the spears and to the samurai. I don't know if VanDerDorf is going to be able to hold right here. Veterancy does come through for the Ashigiru. the front line for our Japanese player is completely done, and now the Ashigido are just gonna get manhandled by the Keshiks. There are only 8 ranged units left for our Mongol player, but it doesn't matter when you have such a healthy number of Keshiks, currently sitting on 20 with 2 more on the way. GG gets called and the game goes to our Mongol player. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.